If you've ever believed that the formula for happiness in life is work hard, become successful, then you'll be happy. The book The Happiness Advantage by Shawn Achor will completely change your perspective. This is not just another book about positive thinking. It's a roadmap to harness the power of happiness as a foundation for unlocking potential and achieving sustainable success. Achor, a Harvard lecturer and researcher in positive psychology, presents a bold idea. Happiness fuels success, not the other way around. Through engaging storytelling, real-world examples, and research-backed evidence, he shows that a positive brain doesn't just make us feel better. It makes us smarter, more creative, more focused, and more resilient. This is a book especially relevant for anyone feeling stuck in the grind of endless work, constantly chasing goals without truly enjoying the journey. Moving into the content, Shawn Achor introduces 7 core principles to apply the happiness advantage in life. The first is the happiness advantage itself, the discovery that our brains perform at their best when positive, giving us a measurable edge in productivity, creativity, and achievement. The second, the fulcrum and the lever, reveals that success depends on how we adjust our mindset to amplify possibility and power. Next, the Tetris effect illustrates how our brains can get locked into negative patterns, but can also be trained to scan for opportunities and joy. The fourth principle, falling up, teaches us to find a third path after failure, emerging not only intact, but stronger because of adversity. With the Zorro Circle, Achor emphasizes the power of regaining control by starting small, conquering manageable goals, and then expanding outward. The sixth principle, the 20-second rule, explains that sustaining change is less about willpower and more about reducing the activation energy required to start positive habits. Finally, social investment highlights the unmatched value of relationships, arguing that investing in social connections is one of the most powerful predictors of long-term happiness and success. Beyond these 7 principles, the book offers practical tools to cultivate happiness every day. These include meditation, proven to reshape the brain and increase resilience, creating something to look forward to, which activates our brain's reward systems even before the event happens, and practicing conscious acts of kindness, which reduce stress and strengthen well-being. Other strategies involve exercising regularly, spending money on experiences rather than things, and using personal strengths in daily life. All simple but deeply effective methods to maintain a positive mindset. The beauty of these practices is that they're not complex or out of reach. Instead, they are small, consistent habits that build lasting change and rewire the brain toward positivity. So, what is the biggest lesson from the happiness advantage? It's that happiness is not a reward waiting for us at the finish line. It's the fuel that gets us there. Happier people are not only more productive, but also more creative, more resilient in the face of setbacks, and more connected to those around them. Happiness isn't about ignoring reality or pretending problems don't exist. It's about training the mind to see possibilities in the midst of challenges. Achor's most powerful message is, happiness is not just a mood, it's a work ethic. It's something we can practice, strengthen, and use as a strategy for life. If you're tired of waiting until you arrive at success before you let yourself be happy, maybe it's time to flip the formula. Start with happiness. Let small moments of joy fuel your bigger journey. Train your brain to notice the positives. Invest in your relationships, and allow yourself to embrace the present. Success will follow, but more importantly, you'll discover that happiness itself can be found along the way. That is the essence of the happiness advantage, a powerful advantage that anyone can build for themselves.